These are the microphones I use in my home recording studio, so let's take a look at how and what I use them for.
The microphones I use are Sennheiser E835S, Lewit LCT-140 Air, Sennheiser E906, Sure SM94, and an Electro RE320. For home studio, having a small selection of microphones and finding specific tasks to use them on helps lend each instrument or vocal recording a slightly different EQ profile, and that helps so much in getting all your elements to fit together in a mix. Let's run through my studio mics and how I use them. The Sennheiser E835S dynamic microphone. This is the first microphone I acquired, and I use it for all vocals, including the narration on this video. It's simple, rugged, reliable, and records really well. It never gets harsh in the high end, which is useful, and it has a low handling noise, which is important for me as I have limited space to set up microphone stands here sometimes, so I often use it handheld. In fact I always use it handheld. The Lewit LCT-140 Air condenser microphone. This is my second microphone, and I got this to record acoustic guitar and mandolin with, and it does this really well. Currently I'm using it to record my drum kit with. I mic the drum kit with this one single microphone as an overhead above the centre of the kit. It sounds so much better than I thought it would, and the cymbals signed in such detail that VST drums just can't match it. Brilliant. Another strength of this condenser is that it is incredibly lightweight. This is why I chose it as my overhead mic, so my dodgy, worn-out boom stand won't droop down halfway through a recording. The Sennheiser E906 dynamic microphone. I picked this mic up in my local music store, Sound Unlimited in Plymouth, specifically to record my electric guitar amp, and this mic is designed with this application foremost. It has a great output level and 3 built-in voicings. I choose the upper setting that the manual recommends for metal rhythm guitars. Yeah, and it does really well at that. And it requires virtually no EQing once you've recorded it, and that really helps speed up the mixing and production process. The Sure SM94 condenser mic. I was looking for a stereo pair of condenser mics to use my acoustic instruments and came across this pair second-hand. I used these mics first on my Acoustic January series, link above and below, and ever since. These are great at capturing high-end detail, and they do have a relatively low output level, so you need a preamp with a lot of gain on hand. I use a Focusrite ISA 2 and that handles them fine. And about handling them, they are ridiculously heavy. You need an ultra robust stereo mic rig to support these. I use a Rode stereo bar on a straight stand. There's no chance of any boom stand supporting these two mics. The Electro RE320 dynamic microphone. This is the most recent addition to my studio. I selected this mic for the task of recording my bass guitar cab, and it does a fantastic job. It's a large diaphragm dynamic with what they call variable D, which all but eliminates bass proximity effect, so positioning this mic is super easy. I also use this mic on every recording on my guitar cab along with the E906, each on a different speaker, and the setup just works really well. I like it. Yeah, oh, and it's a really heavy mic as well, so this needs a robust stand as well.
And there you have it. That's my selection of microphones that I use in this studio. Yep, and they're all affordable. Yeah, there's no real point in looking into getting top quality, high-end, ultra spec microphones to use at home, simply because in order to get that little bit of extra brilliant quality that you can get out of those, you've got to use them in an acoustically treated room that's had its treatment applied by people who are professional and know the science of sound design in spaces, and that's just not going to happen at home, and it's not a problem. It's not, so don't worry about it at all. Affordable doesn't mean second best. It just means getting the gear that's right for you in the studio that you're using. So just crack on with it. And these are some great models. They do you well, so enjoy them, and catch you next time for more chitty chatty and some new music.